been a game in Cowboys history where Cowboys had this many penalty yards called against them. What's it like trying to get into a rhythm when there's that many flags? There's 28 total penalties today. What's it like to be a part of a game like that?
I mean, it's frustrating, but at the same time, we got to deal with it. So we got to try to fight through it. The other team dealing with it too. They getting calls too, so we can't complain about that. We just got to keep fighting.
They give you a talking point for the final one in overtime. They say that you didn't have your head turned. Did they tell you what you did wrong?
Nah, they didn't say anything. We talk not to even talk to the officials really, but they're not gonna give us no real explanation like that anyway.
What do you make of the 4 PI calls against you? I don't think you've probably had a game like that before in your life.
Nah, I mean, it's just one of them days, Just gotta watch the film, see what we can improve at with it, and get better. I mean, I feel like I was in position for all of them, and just try to turn my head. But some of them I did have my head turned. You just gotta get better. You just try to get better.
We talk to y'all all the time about having short memory at your position. In a game like this where there's 28 different flags, is it hard to kind of block that out?
I mean, as a DB, you definitely got to have short memory, on to the next play. We in it to the end, and unfortunately that last penalty was crucial, and we just got to keep fighting, man. We can't control when the refs throwing the flags, and when they're not throwing flags, we can't try to argue with them because it's not going to change anything. So we just got to get back to the drawing board and improve and get ready for New Orleans.
What was your perspective on that the last PI call, just in terms of your leverage, your coverage, all that? Like, what was your perspective on that play?
Well, by that time, I wasn't even trying to put my hands on the guy, and I guess it was an underthrown ball. Receivers taught to jump back into the DB, so I got I really don't know. He grabbed my helmet, the back of my helmet. I had my hands up, but I just got to turn my head, I guess, and just try to get my head around as quick as possible.
So you had to change the way that you were playing normally just because you knew that if there was contact, it was probably going to be called against you?
Not necessarily change, because we want to stay aggressive. We want to stay at it, try to be on everything, be tight in our coverage. I just gotta improve the technique all the way through the play.
I get that you haven't had a chance to see the game back, but do you get a sense in a game like that maybe the quarterback is willing to throw balls up like that because he's getting calls?
Most definitely. You see, almost every third down after I got the first 2, he just kept throwing it up on third down. So if he feel like it's going to be easy to get a call, he going to keep doing it. So like I said, man, it was just one of them days, and I just got to improve on it and get better at it, man. Can't dwell on it. It's over. I got to move on.
Even though we're not allowed in the locker room, we know how you're regarded in there, the respect that you've commanded for your teammates for a really long time, including this season. What kind of feedback did the guys get you? It's very clear they have your back. We were just talking to J-Ron, and he intimated that. What's the feedback you get from the guys during a game or after a game like that?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Everybody's telling me they got my back. Just keep working. Keep your head up, and we going on to the next. Those penalties. It was a lot of penalties, but it was a lot of other plays also that we could have, did something to not even be in a position. So we got a lot of work to do, and we just gonna get back to the drawing board and keep going.
You guys now have a chance after this short week. You're in the back end of it, so you have some time to get healthy as a team. Some guys come back off injuries or COVID and the sort. How does this set up, or how important is this period ahead going into December with a lot of division games ahead to just put this period behind you guys and kind of reset going forward?
We just gotta take it one day at a time at this moment. Just focus on New Orleans. Try to see what we got to do to get that dub by any means necessary, and go on from there, man. One game at a time.
All right. Thanks, AB.
Thanks, AB.